Hello and good morning to you folks. This is Cliff Graves from Trainwell Boxing. So, what's new? Well, look, I had a very productive, I had two very productive phone calls yesterday, which I want to talk to you briefly about, okay? Well, I want to talk to you about. If you're expecting your dopamine rush here, albeit these other videos where people do them 2 minutes, 3 minutes long, this video isn't for you, okay? You won't get that here. We give you information and knowledge and support and encouragement. That's what you will get here. So, okay, the question was asked, why do you call yourself Trainwell Boxing? Well, because I love the sport of boxing. I respect the sport of boxing. Whenever I do my training, I always have to get onto a punch bag. And I'm 60 years of age. Do I like getting smacked in the face? No, I don't. Because I think you get to a certain stage in boxing when you start taking full-blooded cracks on the jaw, and it is very much telling on you. So do I enjoy that? No. No, I don't. Do I accept it? Yes, I accept it. Okay. Yeah, if I get knocked out, I'll get knocked out. That's okay. Can still get back up again, can't I? I love the sport of boxing. Boxing is me. I'm not a world champion, but boxing is me. My respect for two fighters that get up of equal weight into the square ring and fight is you won't know. You can't know. So that is the reason why. Because I love boxing. And I know about boxing. Not everything. I'm not claiming to say I know everything, because I don't. And I am always learning. And there are much more knowledgeable people out there on this sport. Of course there are. But after 49 amateur fights, I think I probably can say that I'm not unknowledgeable. I think that would be fair to say that, right? So that's why I call myself, because I am the brand. This is me. This is me. Look, Trainwell Boxing. That's us. And that's why we call it us, because it's a passion. It's a deep-seated passion inside of me that burns ever so strongly and robustly, even at 60. Even though I can't do what I did when I was 20, 40 years ago. The desire in my heart is still there. That's why we call ourselves Trainwell Boxing. So, does that mean that we do not embrace other sports? No, of course it doesn't. We embrace all sports. All sports. Listen to me. If you go to our, and I'll put a link below, if you go to our site, our e-commerce shop, right, you will see that we've got designs On the performance tops, you look at the performance tops, design of the logos, right? The design of the logo, right? Differs. We have t-shirts and performance tops which just have Trainwell across. So if you enjoyed a game of squash on a Saturday afternoon with your pal, you can have Trainwell there right the way across. There's nothing, no inference about boxing on there whatsoever. Okay, if it was cricket, same with cricket. If it was Formula One motor racing, if it was football, if it was rugby, there is no inference there of boxing. We even just have just the logo. Just the logo. Just the logo on some of our designs of our sports apparel. Just the logo. Okay. So there are many different designs that you can choose from. You could be a tennis star. Just the logo. Then you get a performance top, polo performance top with just that on. Trainwell Boxing represents, the brand represents one of positivity. One of positivity. We are for the small person. That strives in life to become successful, whether that's in sport, business, any aspect of life. Trainwell Boxing represents a trier. Trainwell Boxing represents somebody that is not frightened to get stuck in life. Boxing training does not have to mean you get up into the square ring and you have to compete. There are many benefits from boxing training where you don't even have to do sparring. Boxercise classes or the like. They will get you supremely fit. Supremely fit. If you are trying to get fit to go on holiday and you want to lose some fat, boxing training will incinerate it off you in a matter of days. It has to. All the twisting motions and the punching motions will get all your serratus anterior up, the rib-like effect. Looks quite astounding if you see that. The ribs like showing through, but they're not the ribs. With the six-pack, in some cases 8-pack, showing through. The washboard effect and the lines that cuts through on the oblique muscles, the two side lines, and then the center line up the middle look particularly striking when you're out on the beach. And boxing facilitates all of that because of this, because of the movement, because of the bobbing and weaving and the footwork and the rolling and the punching again. It builds fantastic physiques. Why do you think professional tennis players, and they do, and they do. I think they incorporate boxing training into their fitness regime. Because when they move across the court, it's almost like a boxer nipping around in the ring. I watched last night Harlem Eubank. He stopped Tyrone McKenna from Belfast. And Tyrone McKenna, a tough hombre. Not some little, shrinking violet. We're talking about a really tough hombre. But I watched Harlem as he systematically did a job on Tyrone. And he did. You got to be honest and fair. He did. He was bobbing around. Tyrone, very, very tall, rangy, southpaw, right? So obviously Harlem Eubank was boxing to order, ducking around, ducking under, hooking where he could, moving round away from his big punches. Tyrone's right jab, and he was slipping under, bang, coming in like that bang to the body. It's the same thing with the tennis player. The tennis players, they're shuttling around on the court. The same thing. It's the same process entirely. So if you like your tennis, we are actually going to be bringing out a tennis range very, 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 very soon. A beautiful, lovely, all white set. We're not going to tell you how we'll do the logo. You won't have the boxing bit there, obviously. And you don't even have to have that, the Trainwell bit. But the logo, right? The logo. We could have that in a very unique way on tennis apparel. If you're into your football training. But you don't have to have boxing there, do you? Don't have that boxing. You could just have that. Look. Just that. Trainwell. So the world is our oyster here at Trainwell Boxing. It is such exciting times. How are we marketing Trainwell Boxing? In a unique way. Now, I was told yesterday you cannot call them your competitors because they're right up there and you're not even on the level yet. And I think that person is correct. And I'm not taking it away from the leaders of sports merch. We cannot do Google paid per click, because if you put into the search engine, right, performance tops. Now, a performance top is normally made out of non-cotton, normally polyester, and some will have a fabric known as elastine, elastene, elastine, to give it that sort of figure hugging thing, which is quite popular with bodybuilders when they go to the gym, wearing these types of tops because it showed off all their pecs and biceps and shoulders and stuff. These performance tops are normally made out of the same material. They have to be manufactured out of the same material. 9 times out of 10, you'll find that it will be some form of wick away fabric. It has to be, because in conjunction with what they call the tea bag effect, perforated micro holes in the top, right, all over the performance top. We're talking about a crew neck performance top. Now, you will be hard pushed to find much difference between one performance top and another performance top, brands wide. Take a white crew neck performance top. There is not much difference. Excuse me, put my teeth back in. There's not much difference in them. So the point I'm getting at is, if we say a keyword, performance tops with wick away, okay? Now, well, that's a phrase, keyword phrase. What would people be typing in that are considering you lot? What would you be typing in to look and hunt for your next performance top? You might already know where you're going to buy it. So you put in performance tops. That's all you need to put in, and bang, it will come down with all the brands and all the providers. And what will happen is you will have the most affluent brands right the way up the top there of page 1, right at the top, compelling you to click on them. Normally it's number 3 on page 1, level 3rd down, that people seem to click on. And that costs money. A lot of money. I don't know what they will pay per click to remain right at the top 3 on page 1 of Google for keywords performance top. It could be anti-perspiration tops. Any of these keywords that have revealed what you, the purchaser, put in to the search engine, these affluent brands will use pay-per-click advertising and will pay the best, sometimes £10 a click. Oh yeah. If they know what their return is going to be per month on performance tops, does it matter if they pay that? But not for us. Not for us. So we have had to look at a different strategy, a different marketing strategy. One that they can't do. because they have built their brand, so they can't do it. It would be a step down for them to do it. So they can't do it. And that is going to be revealed very, very soon. Extremely soon, folks. And you are going to be delighted with what you see, because we keep to our promises, and there will be opportunities for the small person, the struggling person. I don't want to say too much more about that, because it's like water going straight, gushing straight over you. You won't absorb it. So it's more powerful to let it wait when we can actually show you and say, this is what we're doing. Now, does it make more sense to you? I just want to say a word now about our brand, Trainwell Boxing. You must always look out for the logo. That part, people, that part. You must always be looking out for that part. We've discussed Trainwell and we've discussed boxing. Let me tell you for why. I know for a fact that I incorporated this company before a certain other outfit, but they have joined and jumped on the bandwagon and slightly tweaked Trainwell into their own means. They have nothing to do with us, Trainwell Boxing. So beware of imposters, because they are out there. Us, look for that logo. Look for that beautiful, can you see? There, look. Got it? That's what you're looking for, the logo. The TW. Can you see the TW? If that is not shown on any products we are selling, it does not come from us in any way, shape or form. So please remember that. The next thing I want to talk about is one of the phone calls I had yesterday was with a personal trainer, a fitness instructor of pure brilliance. Pure brilliance. And I'm telling you, he's a young man of 28 years of age. I'm not going to reveal his name now until we actually are working alongside each other. But if you are looking for results-driven, non-cookie cutter weight training programs, weight training tuition, he is your man. Yes, we have provided in the past cookie cutter type weight training program because we just want help. We just want to help you. But this guy, he all will be revealed. All will be revealed. And if you are a top sports person, if you are a top sports person, and you've got the time, energy, and money to invest in a personal fitness, strength and conditioning coach, this is your man. Your search has been completed. Your search has been fulfilled because you found him in who we are going to recommend, because he is bloody fantastic. Honestly. And all these little bits and tips and this and that we're going to give you. We want to help you so much. It's more than selling you a performance top and saying, au revoir, see you next time when you're ready to purchase another performance top. Ta-ta, bye. It's a whole lot more than that. Trainwell Boxing. And if you trust us, you will find that out. Okay? So have a lovely weekend. I'm looking forward to my holiday next week. Yes. It's only in England, but it's all exciting because we're going to be getting up early on Tuesday morning. I mean early, and it's a 6-hour drive, and I love that, driving through the night. I'm just trying to get my circadian clock adapted into it, and plenty of coffee, right? And I'll be as good as anything. I'm going to hire a car, a really nice SUV. It's got all the sat nav in there. Make sure my passengers are fit, comfortable, and well. My missus will probably sleep out. That'll do fine. The dog in the back getting Zeds, and I will keep astute. And off I go. Just following the sat nav and just thanking the good Lord for how precious life is. So I love you lot to bits. I respect you lot to bits. We are entering the Trainwell Boxing. So exciting times. So exciting times. Watch this space. Thanks for listening. Ciao.